advanced class, הבאנו זה לא...
Happy saying ברכת המזון?
וואלה.
בכוונה וברצון הלב. You want to say ברכת המזון and being happy for doing it.
שבת.
שבת. תקראו זה ליכוז או שתולי?
מספישים.
So ברכת המזון, how is it? During the week?
Happy.
Happy? כל הכבוד.
You eat good food, you happy.
You're happy for the food. Are you happy to say ברכת המזון? You misunderstood the question.
You're happy to say ברכת המזון.
Now you understood the question. If you're happy to say ברכת המזון, says the Zohar, you're bringing the shefa to the world.
Not like it's a bird.
You told us last time also, when you eat something, you're not supposed to say bracha. I mean, you're not supposed to eat to say bracha. You're supposed to say bracha to eat.
Oh, supposed to eat to look in order to say ברכות. ומבאר שהעצבות היא חלק הסטרא אחרא, ועל כן צריך להתרחק ממנה. Meir, what number one thing that belongs to יצר הרע, to סטרא אחרא? Sadness. Number one thing that a person can חס ושלום put himself in the biggest סטרא אחרא, עצבות, being sad. Today somebody told me, Rabbi, I met him somewhere. I said, listen, we have shiur at night, maybe you should come. Where? I said, this place. He tells me, Rabbi, you look familiar. I said, yeah, I also look familiar. What happened? He said, oh, I know where I saw you. Yeah, I know where I saw you. Harochi, from talking to talking, what happened? He says, my brother, he said, you know my brother probably. Yeah, I know him.
Bedin.
I said, where is he? Where is he living now? He said, in Shamayim.
What?
What do you mean?
That's crazy.
Young boy. Shammai. How a person ended up in this place? Sadness.
Sadness?
Broken. What leads a person to do these things?
Just
Just now, no, you guess, young boy, what just him standing?
No,
That he went to Olam Haba. Do I have to give you details? B'chor John. שמור אישי סבן. עד שוי שובו, ג'ון חלפש.
Why sadness?
מושפלו לא הולכים לעולם הבא.
מושפלו לעולם הבא נמרי. Why am I telling you this? Say that, now go tell him this also. Why am I telling you this? B'chor John. How a person fell into there? Because of the biggest Yetzirah got him. How Yetzirah gets a person, B'chor?
Sadness.
B'chor?
Sadness.
Sadness. Always, Rabotai, a person, you have a problem, always look at the problem in a positive way.
Кто-то болеет сильно, ты не можешь на него смотреть. Как можно это делать?
You have to, not happy. You have to look at every situation positive.
Positive, yes.
We just said, every din has chesed inside. You have to see the chesed in the din.
Death is also the chesed, you should know that.
Yeah.
Death is also chesed. That he gets himself clean before he goes to Olam Haba. He could have died being in a bomb attack. You didn't see what death is. In Israel, sometimes there is death, one finger over there, one leg over there.
Kiddush Hashem.
So that's a death. Very, very. Even burial there is no.
That's the best. That's the best way.
Burning in buildings, la alenu. Falling earthquake, they cannot find them for who knows how long. That's a very bad. Even the burial there is no. There is no funeral. There's nothing. Человек был, человек нету. Sure. Even to come to a grave once a year нету. Where to go? He burned. He drowned. He blew up. So a person that goes, he goes. Yaakov Avinu asked to be sick before the death. Lo alenu. What Yaakov Avinu asked?
To be sick.
That people should be waking up a step before the golden. What if a person has to show his and die? He will not prepare himself to Olam Haba. So at least he goes to that, through that, he's able to prepare himself. That's why never let Yetzirah make you fall into sadness. As soon as you feel a little bit sad, start jumping. Make yourself up, make funny. You know what's his name? Chabad, the Alter Rebbe, how do you call him? Miladi. Avzalman Miladi, Alatanya, said that you cannot lie in the entire Torah. Midvar sheker, tirchak. In one thing you're allowed to lie, Meir. You know when? When it comes to happiness. You're not happy right now. You said something happened, situation you're going through. Lie to yourself that you are happy. Start dancing. Start saying, "Wow, I won the lottery. Wow, I won the."
But really, it's not such a lie, because deep inside, the neshama really happy because you know everything is for good. So זה לא lie לגמרי מנותק מהשורש.
Clap hands, put music, get out of it. Just jumping.
When you're going through the life and you have
Today, listen to a phone call. Today morning. Phone call today, היום, בבוקר. I called the driver supposed to pick the kids to go. I said, where are you? Where are you? He says, listen, I don't know where the car is. I gave him my car. I said, I don't know where the car is. I parked it right here. No car. I said, maybe you parked in the wrong place. They towed it away. He says, no, I know this spot I parked many years. Can't be that it's no, not allowed. I'm there for many years. Many times I parked over there. So where's the car? It probably got stolen. The WhatsApp got stolen. Now this got stolen. Then I say, I start singing. I said, what can I do? Who knows? Maybe if he would have the car, something bad would happen. Me, who knows? Who knows? I start singing. My kids are asking, Abba Makara. Hashem Melech, Hashem Malach, Hashemim. I'm waiting for him to come. I have to go. Shaharit. I'm waiting. Minyan, Efsaditi. I call Efsaditi. I call him, no, what happened? He said, yes, every time I park there in nighttime. He says, behind the tree, there was a sign over there, no standing anytime. So I don't know, they never got me. I'm there for who knows how long. So they told the car, I said, Baruch Hashem, the car's not stolen. It's enough with this WhatsApp already. This thing up. And the moment that the sadness came in, singing. The singing took away the sadness. It was only told, who said it? It's not as bad as right now, go buy a new car, go claim insurance, go wait for adjusters, go down these hours, all these things. That's why every time you go through a problem, Bechor, what's the antidote? Sing. Devonasho, sing. If you let that pain go deeper into the heart, it's going to be damaging your heart. The worst thing, yesterday somebody read, very interesting thing. Bechor, it's a big chidush, I didn't know that. So why people become bold? You hear this? Big chidush, I didn't know that.
Why?
There's a book called Shmirat Haguf VeHanefesh. I have it in the shoulder.
They're worried, they think.
Oh, it says whenever a person is worried, listen what it says. It's medically proven. It says these shoulders becomes automatically like this when you're stressed. You don't even pay attention that this becomes like this. Tense. And this tense blocks the blood supply that gives oxygen to the pores of your hair. And that blockage makes the hair die without any nutrients, and it falls. So it says a person that gets more relaxed, less chances is going to lose hair.
But you mentioned that you promote that.
Berram Shine. Same thing.
The stress part.
Same thing, the stressful.
They say it's two things. There's genetic and there's
Compared to
for
man?
this reason.
Right.
This reason, if really you would start Ram Necho, then it will be reversed. Or wrong nutrition is eating, it will be reversed. But the genetic, it is.
Right. There is genetic also,
No, don't worry.
there is by genes also.
How people can be happy.
Son-in-law say that is all year.
You cannot get
When
married.
1 year is past, he have to make it Shikianu with the
The Bukharians have the minhag like this. It's a Bukharski minhag.
only Michal.
Right, it's not halacha. ומבאר עוד כי האדם ישיג שמחה, how do you increase the שמחה for the ברכת המזון? צריך לזוהר על ידי דברי תורה שילמד על שולחנו בסעודה. By you increasing the דברי Torah that you are going to say during the סעודה, helps you to increase the level of simcha that you will have during Birkat HaMazon.
I have a question about sadness.
ובכוח שמחת תורה זו, יברך בשמחה וימשך שפע. Meir, what brings down shefa of your Birkat HaMazon? How do you draw down sustenance? By saying the words of Birkat HaMazon? Or by doing it besimcha Birkat HaMazon?
Everything in the life you have to do with the love. That's it. This is
בשכרו יהיה. And now, not only that you're going to get עולם הזה, says the Zohar. On top of it, Meir, you're going to get highest level בהיכלות העליונים הקדושים בעולם הבא. רבי יוסף פתח ואמר, ויאכל בועז ויטב ליבו, מה ויטב ליבו דבריך על מזונה, והוקמו עבדה איור עזה, דמאן דמבריך על מזונה. דאותיב לליבי, a person that is saying ברכת המזון, he is improving his heart. What does it mean improving his heart? ומה נוטיב? למי הוא מטיב? כמה דכתיב? לך אמר ליבי, בקשו פניי, פניך אדוני, אבקש. לך הקדוש ברוך הוא, אני קורא בשם ליבי. וכתיב, אדוני צורי וגואלי. There's another pasuk says, וכתיב צור לבבי. הקדוש ברוך הוא צורי, שנקרא לבבי. Hashem has two nicknames. One that it is a strong, like a rock, strong, and לבבי that it is your heart. כלומר, ליבן של ישראל. וכן כאן מה שכתב ויטב ליבו פירושו שהיטיב לקדוש ברוך הוא. ובגין דברכת מזונה חביבה כמקודשה בריחו. Meir, out of all your brachot, which bracha is the most precious? Some of the soki level. Out of all the brachot you do throughout the day. ברכת המזון. שם וסוק הברכה את ה...
זה בא מדאורייתא, לא?
That's the only blessing from the Torah.
That's the only blessing we have from the Torah. From Hashem, that's the most important one. Now imagine you right now going to fulfill a phone call to Donald Trump.
Yeah, but sometimes that's why sometimes you really don't want to eat, but you're eating because you want to say Birkat HaMazon.
If you got to such a level,
Sometimes, yeah.
you and your friend, Baruch Hashem, טוב לצדיק, טוב לשכנו.
Sometimes I don't want to eat bread. I don't want to do this one, but because I want to say Birkat HaMazon, so I'm eating.
כל הכבוד.
Forcing myself.
סימנך סעודתי דשבת. Now says the Zohar on Shabbat, Meir, your neshama enjoys the meal, and the Shekhinah enjoys the Birkat HaMazon besimcha. During the week, the body enjoys the food,
I have a question.
and the neshama enjoys the Birkat HaMazon besimcha.
The same thing when you're coming to your wife.
So during the week, the simcha should be on the food or on the Birkat HaMazon? During the week. During Birkat HaMazon.
And on Shabbat.
So look, a person ate right now falafel, shawarma, pizza, chicken bosha, shashlik, non akol. How long it took him to eat? 15, 20 minutes at least he had?
Half an hour.
At least half an hour. If that half an hour did not make your neshama happy, Meir, for 1 second during the week, how much more time you should have right now to Birkat HaMazon? If the food went for half an hour, how long Birkat HaMazon should go for at least?
1 hour.
10 minutes.
2 minutes, 3 minutes. How long?
That's Rabotai, you have to pay more attention. Read the Birkat HaMazon with more kavanah, with more desire. How are you going to have desire to something when you understand that? If you don't understand something, you're not desiring it. Поэтому очень важно, чтобы человека было полное понятие.
That's my
What,
problem.
John?
That's
I know
my
you had a
problem.
tough day probably all day. Maybe you should do Birkat et Amidah today. What do you think? This way you're going to be 100%.
I already prayed.
So that's why
No,
you
no,
said
Amidah. Just stand.
Ставьте меня, я слушаюсь.
Надо слушать.
That's why you said you bring Torah to wake
Значит, я вижу,
up.
я тоже
That's the problem, Rabbi. Sometimes you want to eat for doing Birkat HaMazon, but when you're reading the Birkat HaMazon, 2 minutes, that's it.
It's not good.
You
It's
don't
not
understand
good.
what you're saying. Also.
You have a mitzvah to eat the food, not to eat the Birkat HaMazon.
It's the same thing.
Okay?
It's the same.
To swallow Birkat HaMazon.
Rabbi, it's the same thing. When
Okay,
you come
let's
to-
Rabotai get to Basar v'Chalav because we want to cover this ground before ground.
Cover us, Hashem.
I had a question about
Rabbi,
sadness.
you're going up like Eliyahu.
If a person is sad, right? You said he can do some stuff to bring himself higher. Can he do like drugs
Oh,
to put himself
fake life,
to put himself high?
fake life.
Fake life?
What kind of drugs?
What kind of drugs?
Ayahuasca?
השאלה שלו כבר
I
בעייתית.
got a video today.
So let's go, רבותיי. If everyone is going to share what he saw today, we're not going to have shiur, נכון? So let's please stick to the shiur.
You heard it?
Yeah, that's my cousin.
Says Maran. Yesterday we started Baruch Hashem a new topic, talking about Basar Halab. Before we're gonna proceed with that topic, do you want me to give you a quick quiz on the entire thing we learned previously, or keep it for Thursday?
Thursday.
Thursday. Okay, so you have time to review.
Парашени Thursday.
Вот чуть-чуть сделаем, скажем.
Эмуна что стало?
На уже все, уже всех эмуна есть уже.
Rabbi, you should make it a written test, written examination. Multiple choice.
Multiple choice. So no, you have videos you can watch to review.
היום, כל יום צריך לעשות review, not once a week.
Huh?
Review you have to do
Yeah,
every day.
maybe
couple
Thursday,
times
maybe
you did
Thursday we
review.
do. Huh?
This way everybody
A
remember.
couple of times you did review.
Yeah, Thursday we're gonna do it again. Belina, remind me. Thursday gonna be a test for two simanis, Kuf Yud Gimel and Kuf Chav, Bishul Goim and Tvilat Kelim. Whoever is going to fail is going to
100 push-ups.
100 push-ups. No? And if he's gonna fail that, so review
אז
the
הוא על
things.
הפנים.
Yeah, let's go. So yesterday we started talking about this new topic, the laws of basar halab. We said the Torah said 3 times, don't cook meat with milk. Why the Torah said it 3 times? Oh yeah, Akbar, my famim kumo. Oh, Bukhari kumo. Why did you tell it 3 times?
Why you calling 5 times?
So say, of course, that's to wake somebody up. Well, 3 times, what's the reason? Says the Torah, the first time is not allowed to cook, even Sergei, if you don't eat it. Let's say right now you have a cousin came from whatever, he's looking for a job, immigrant, America. He just came. He wants to go to a restaurant to cook. He's not going to eat. He wants to just cook. Avram, can you give him such a job? He's going to just cook.
He said no.
Says the Torah, do not cook meat with milk, even if you don't eat it. Second reason is, don't eat cooked meat with milk. Third one is,
Don't serve.
don't benefit
Now after the right hana'a.
with meat that was cooked with milk.
That's why they-
And we
that's why
said
they
that
become
if
chefs.
you have a Ruski magazine zakrilsa, b'chudo v'shku, he tells you, Yosef, 100,000 inventory, $5,000 тебе подарок, возьми все. $100,000. Ты говоришь, wow, $100,000, $5,000? Я сейчас пару людей позвоню, та-та-та-та-та-та-та. $50,000 they just sold this. Can you flip that thing or no?
Exactly what?
Pig. Русский магазин. Pig, shrimps, кто знает там. Chinese, whatever it is. Can you flip that deal or no?
No.
One
Can you
time
get involved or
yes.
no?
You cannot do
He
right
said no,
hana'a
but you
for
didn't
basar
answer
halal.
yesterday.
One
If you
time
don't want to
yes.
take, like he said, you're buying everything, but whatever is not kosher, you're not taking. You
Everything
don't
unkosher. But הבשר
I mean, not
pig.
kosher, cook, but you're not taking this one. You're leaving.
Oh. If it is pig, shrimps, lobsters, everything, no problem. You're allowed to one-time deal, flip it, no problem. You cannot open a store like that.
You can't put
But to flip it, you're allowed to.
Which
Any of the above things that I said.
except halab and
Besides, basar v'halal. If right now the guy tells you this and McDonald's goes out of business, chudo b'shkur, you come buy all the inventory. I give you 1%, cent on a dollar. Can you flip it or no?
you could.
You can, but
Because it's
only on
separated.
kasher meat.
Let's say cook
Cooking.
together. Let's say cook
If
together.
it's not
Let's say.
kasher, if it's kasher
Can you
meat,
flip it or no?
Nope.
You said no, but if you're not taking this stuff, the
No,
couple
no,
stuff
yes,
that was
we
being
cannot
cooked,
ban
you're not
McDonald's,
taking
только
it.
McDonald's, только мясо с молоком.
Если мясо не кошерное, можно ли?
Right, but это с молоком.
Okay, come-
Молоком не кошерным, I'm saying.
Yeah, but not.
Oh.
Okay, Rabbi, they're not cooking in chips.
He is touching a point. What if it is pig with milk? Can you flip it or no?
No.
Yes.
Huh? He made the blinchiki that cook together inside the put meat. That meat is non-kosher species. Svinya.
But it's meat.
Meat that was cooked together with milk, but that meat is not kosher species. Not kosher kind.
What's the difference? It's still meat.
Can you flip that or no?
Yes.
Says halacha yes.
So McDonald's allowed.
So, but McDonald's is kosher species.
No, so they.
Why? But pig is going to be.
They don't use
When
beef.
Mashiach's gonna come, then
They
you
don't
go.
use beef.
What do you use?
They use maggots.
מה זה
Maggots is not
Mashiach's
kosher.
gonna come.
Maggots. אני פה זה צ'רוויקי.
Okay.
They call the maggot червяки и kangaroo meat. They don't
Kangaroo
use
meat?
Я тебе отвечаю, братан.
Kangaroo meat?
You know how many kangaroos you need to serve
It's
at
expensive, it's not worth it.
Я тебе говорю. Я тебе говорю, сделай
Oh.
свой
He built their kitchen also, don't worry.
maggots and kangaroo.
No?
He built the mikveh in the kitchen.
Another mikveh he didn't make done.
We're in Australia, not in America.
Maybe additive, before maybe additive.
Maybe. Because I know that they use the
Maggots.
Why don't you read the book Fast Food Nation and tell you how to make it?
Oh, let's
when
see.
you throw away meat,
לאחר לאיסור לאכילה.
that.
אוקיי, מהגץ פתאום, רבוי. הוא פרסנוסיה, שוב. והוציא אכילה בלשון בישול. לומר שאינו אסור מן התורה, אלא דרך בישול. אבל מדרבנן אסור בכל עניין. From the Torah, only when meat is not allowed with milk by the Torah. רוזי תורה, רוזי השירייה תורה, איך קוראים לזה?
Oraita.
как бухарский говорится? Арей Торо? Arei Toro? There is a way they say it. From the Torah, only meat that cooked with milk, that's the Oraita. Meat with milk. But if it is not cooked together, if it is just together, I know somebody tells you, listen, I have a food card. А что ты делаешь? Я продаю мясо and cheese. Cooked? No, cold cuts. What? What do you want? Take it for cent on a dollar. Can you flip that deal or no?
It's mixed or not?
Mixed. Meat,
It's basar and halal.
basar halab, cold.
Doesn't matter. It's
Not
not allowed
cooked.
to have benefit from basar and halal.
That it is cooked.
Only cooked.
No.
I'm reading to you, how do you know? Bigger than Shulchan Aruch, Johnny Chalfesh. Shulchan Aruch says,
So blimpies you can flip.
huh?
Blimpy.
Whatever it is, if it's not cooked meat with milk together,
Sometimes still it's okay.
huh?
Sometimes still it's okay.
One time deal.
Deal,
Yeah. One time deal, flip it. Можно, если это не сварился вместе мясо с молоком, а просто около друг друга.
Hold on, the pig is not...
No. Means flips. You don't deal with this.
Что, свинья это не мясо, что ли?
Flip deal.
Flip deals, no problem.
It's not a kosher species.
Right. No, but you can do it multiple times.
המבשל כזית בשר וחלב ולא כאמר הלכה. ואפילו הבשר הוא פחות מכזית והחלב פחות מכזית. Now, what if a person made cooked meat together with milk? How much he has to cook to be liable for Torah violation? Says הלכה, אפילו פחות מכזית בשר, and the halav is פחות מכזית. Together there is kazait, okay. He took small piece of meat. Один пастрама, там кazait нету. And small piece of cheese, cooked together. Says together it's kazait. One slice of pastrami, one slice of cheese. Together это будет kazait?
Yeah.
Да. Loke.
Deoraita.
Loke means you get malkut.
So before kazait,
Now, I have to tell you this. When a person becomes non-kosher witness, if you right now want to become a witness in wedding, any avirat deoraita that a person gets malkut on, non-kosher witness. Even if shomer Shabbat, even if it's kasher, even if he does everything the right way, besides one thing, that he's liable for malkut, he's not a kosher witness anymore. Tomorrow you see your brother, your sister, your nephew, your niece getting married, who stands as a witness? Это человек. He cooks in a non-kosher restaurant. Listen. Does he eat there? No. I know he's not going to eat there, but he's an immigrant. He needs a parnasa. Nashol tam rabotu. Can he work over there or no? No. If he's working over there, can be a kosher witness for the chuppah or no?
No.
Not allowed. Rabban shomer Shabbat or chazan kanesot.
Cannot be chazak b'sa'ada.
Он Хазан, Габай, Шамаш, Хамал, Гбал Коред. Так красиво читай.
You wouldn't work there.
Can it be a witness or no, Avrom? By the wedding, פש חופו משו?
Chas v'shalom.
חס ושלום. says רב עובדיה בגמרא, אמרו בישול שאחרים גויים אוכלים אותו מחמת בישולו, ופירש רש"י כל צורכו. בריתמא כתב מסתברא דכל צורכו, היינו מאכל בן דרוסי דרך אומות העולם לאכול כן, ופחות משול. זה אינו אסור אלא מדרת בענן ומותר בענן. What if a person is cooking it but not so much? 30% cooked. He goes a little bit, just the beginning. The rest he sends out. The restaurants finish it. You work in a place that just the beginning they ask you. Pre-cooked. He says, Rav Ovadia, if it is less than Ma'achal ben Drosai, it's not a problem. Why? Because it's not considered to be an edible thing.
50%?
Less than that is not considered to be edible at all.
30%. Is it 30% or 50%?
Machloket.
הולכים לחומרה?
Probably it's the Oraita.
So 30%.
Such a sensitive thing, but yet they give you this.
You got one body, one stomach. Don't mess it up.
What?
It's a sensitive subject, and they let you do 30%.
True. You're saying that it's easy could be violated.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. So don't take a risk, you're right.
That's the right.
The Oraita, yeah. So don't take a risk.
Why they don't put a?
But in case somebody did it, you're going to give him Malkut or no?
Exactly. You have
Right.
to know when you give
So you have to know when is the halakha, what's the limit. נחלקו הפוסקים, המשך בישול אחר בישול ובשר וחלב, יש חולקים שהוא דרך בישול ואסור מן התורה, ויש חולקים וסוברים שאין וזה בישול ועשה תורה. עוד נחלקו הפוסקים. Now, what if it was already cooked once? Let's say right now, Chagai, you know one Jewish person, he works homaten. Homaten for who? For Uzbek. Usually it's the other way around. I know Bukhari ladies that work for Goyim. They are homaten for Goyim. The Goy's daughter come to cook the best dish he loves, miasa with malako. That's what he loves. He was the Goyim father, Goyim daughter, his daughter, cooked for him. Now, he ate half, the second half put challah in it. In the morning, comes the Bukharian Jewish one. He says, please warm up my soup. The soup is delicatessen for me. Hashkunam. Put the fire on, put it on the fire. Bishul Yisrael. Put it on the fire, that's all. Not asking anything to anything else.
And bishul achar bishul.
That's what
זה
I was
השאלה, that's the question.
This was already cooked yesterday.
Not according to the soup.
Not the
Reheating it.
It's cooking.
It's also cooking now or no?
Yes,
And bishul achar
Can't this,
bishul.
what she says, Afra Homat and Pazvon, it was Sistrat, my cousin.
Are you allowed to do it on Shabbat?
Listen, I'm cooking for him, eat and milk. What do I do?
Yeah, but you're not cooking it more than 30%.
It's 100% cooked yesterday.
I'm saying when you reheat it, you're not.
You're reheating it. So how do we count halakha reheating? Cooking again or heating again?
matter.
How do we look at it?
Does it matter fine? Can you put it in a microwave?
Microwave, how do we look at it? We're going to see. Says Rav Ovadia, says the rabbi here, יש חולקים וסוברים שאין זה בישול שעשה תורה. So over here holds שאין להתיר אלא בצירוף עוד ספקות. says Rav Ovadia, that's ספק דאורייתא לחומרה. However, if you have more reasons to add in, soon you're going to see what reasons, you will be allowed to make ספק, you will be allowed to make ספק. Soon we're going to see how. והנה בברכי יוסף, למטה פה בסעיף קטן ד' הסכים שמעיקר הדין מותר לבשל חמאה מבושלת בגדרה של בשר, שגם הוא מבושל, וגם המחמירים בבישול אחר בישול זה דווקא שהוא בעין, אבל לא בבלוע, ויש לחוש למחמירים. רשב"א מדבריו שלמד תיראים, בישול אחר בישול, זה מותר אפילו אם כל אחד נתבשל בנפרד, אכן בחתם סופר כתב שבשר שנתבשל בפני עצמו, וחלב שנתבשל בפני עצמו, ואחר כך נתבשלו זה עם זה, שייך בו בישול דאורייתא. וכן נראה כדבר פשוט, וכן מוכח בשולחן ערוך. Okay. Now what happens if the meat was cooked once and the milk was cooked once? Then this goy, balabait of the Homaten, tells her, listen, can you please pour this milk into this meat? This was cooked once and this was cooked once. Do we say also there is no cooking after cooking in such a case? Says the Chida, the Chatam Sofer, sorry, here is 100% problem whenever she's going to put them together. What's the problem, Yitzhak, of basar v'chalav? Do you know? To connect meat with milk. If the connection happened already once, I'm just reheating that connection. That's a machloket. But if it's not connected, it was just cooked separately, that separately. Now, whenever the Jewish woman will be asked by the goy, please, paita mesis mniasa grace, delete mesi. So right now you're connecting it for the first time. Sergey, what will be the halacha? Not allowed. Because now the connection goes for the first time. To connect it for the first time, it will be 100% a problem of bishul, basar,
Мне не нужна такая хлопота.
How do you benefit from it, right?
even if you don't benefit. That's what the Torah said 3 times. One time, the cooking is asur. Even if you don't benefit, you don't eat it, you don't do anything, just put the fire on. Second time, even if you didn't cook it, the goy cooked it. I just want to buy it and sell it to somebody. I don't even see it. There is an inventory in a liquidator somewhere in Mississippi. And you're thinking, listen, I know another guy in Wyoming, I'm going to flip it to there. Can I do that or no? One phone call. 53 semi-trailer приедет, спустит, деньги мне пошлют, кайф, рабай. I don't even know how it looks. Можно или нет? Нельзя. Why? Because it was cooked meat together with milk.
Why don't you hire a goy to do it for you?
Oh, remember that question. We're going to discuss this. Now, ויש חולקים וסוברים, okay. What about shish kebab? Meir, צלייה. You taking notes? For the shiur. Sometimes you take notes. So says the shish kebab, בשר עם חלב, מחלוקת. Why? כדכתיב, גבי צליית הפסח, ובישלתה, ואכלת. The Torah says, whenever you eat korban pesach, the Torah says, cook it and eat it. And what do we do, korban pesach? הפסח אינו נאכל אלא בלילה, ואינו נאכל אלא מינוייו, ואינו נאכל אלא עד חצות, ואינו נאכל אלא צלי. מאיר, you say in the morning korbanot, מאיר. Every morning korbanot. If you don't do korbanot, your עולם העשייה זה פשע בובו.
אז צלי כולם סוברים שזה מדאורייתא? זה אותו דבר.
מחלוקת. מאיר, if in the morning there's no korbanot, עולם העשייה פשע בובו. אצילות, בריאה, יצירה, עשייה. עשייה את הנצ'ל התראה. korbanot. If you understand them, you have to understand them. That's to read the English, Russian, whatever it is. Так.
Как, Рабай Джон? Вы же сказали с этого читать, с Клафа читать. Как
Глафа, я никогда не говорил глафа читать. Я тебе сказал, сначала паними. Тфила without kavana, like a body.
Все тефила. Весь тефила.
Ты не понимаешь его?
Весь тефила.
Yeah. Takes time. You have to work.
Я сначала все на английском читал.
80% people
Пока я взрослый стал, я уже забыл.
So review.
Ревью надо потом сидеть как рабай быть.
Сиди.
А работа?
Работай тоже.
Кормить детей?
Работа waste a lot of time throughout the day. A lot of time being wasted throughout the day. Empty разговоры. A lot. If you really judge your day, you go through a lot of waste of time. So this waste of time you have to eliminate and start using your time wiser. And then you have time to understand korbanot, to study Torah, and also work throughout the day. Bye, דהיה שכתבו שאסור מהתורה כדכתיב גבי צליית הפסח ובישלתה ואכלתה. Bring מסכת שבת behind you. Bring. There's such a Rashi. I read it today in my heart. למד א'. פתח, למד א'.
Лучше спонсировать, там нет хахама, я думаю, миллион раз лучше будет. Если не можешь.
Listen what Rashi says. Wow, look at you opened it on the spot. Go. Kabbalah should change. You have to change your hat from a chef to. Listen what Rashi says. This is your question. בוא תקרא את הרש"י הזה. תראה איזה רש"י זה בלב. פעם. I read this Rashi today in my heart.
That's why it's Lamed. Lamed the Lev.
Lamed Aleph. Well, remember the 6 questions that we're going to be asked before we're going to ask what's your name? Yeah. Boris, Baruch Avraham, Borchor, whatever your name is. Remember that?
Yes.
What was the second question?
Set times for Torah.
Did you have set times? Binyamin John, set times to study Torah. Sergey, every single morning and every single evening. A person have to have set times. The time, not times. Look what Rashi says.
לפי שאדם צריך להתעסק בדרך ארץ שאם
Since a person has to make the way, leaving the way of the life, derech eretz means not derech eretz like Bukhari says, derech eretz. Derech eretz means here, parnasa. Person is busy with parnasa. Listen to what Rashi says.
שאם אין דרך ארץ אין תורה.
If they're not going to have parnasa, you're not going to be able to survive and keep the Torah. You need to pay rent. You need to buy shopping for Shabbat. You got to buy tefillin. You got to buy aliyot. You got to support the synagogue. You have a lot of things, right?
הוא צריך לקבוע עיתים לתורה, דבר קצוב.
So it says, since you are busy with the parnasa, you have to have set times to study Torah. Why? Look what happens if you don't.
שלא יימשך כל היום לדרך ארץ.
If you will not have a schedule for Torah, Yetzer Hara will find you fill your entire day with things that claims that parnasa it's nada. If you will not have that schedule, simen, metal, вот не двигается он. Вот это мой schedule. Мир перевернется, я этот schedule переведу. Bechor, how? If you will not do that schedule. Rabbi ana Chanukat Bayit, Rabbi ana Brit Milah, Rabbi apeshu od Shamo, Rabbi apeshu Yushvo, Rabbi apeshu Levaya, Rabbi.
Человеком тоже надо быть.
True, but schedule.
Есть люди, которые целый день сидят, они не люди.
Schedule.
Когда ты с ними говоришь, они даже возле них мусор не поднимут. Да, почему? Тора нельзя битуль. Это нельзя битуль, это нельзя битуль.
It's not true. You have to have also the
что если ты заходишь куда-то, люди радуются тебя видеть?
Good.
Что если два слова скажешь, ты его жизнь поменяешь?
Amen.
А как дать это время другим людям в таком tight life?
You don't have to be tight. Who said you have to be tight? You have to have a schedule, not tight.
Schedule is not for everybody.
That's what the Torah tells you. For everybody has to be. This is the 6th question they're going to ask you. You Bukharian, you Tajikistanian, you Uzbekistanian.
They even say if you have to be with your wife, if you have this type of a job, you can only be one time. If you have this type of job, you can be two times. So even that cannot be, it's a schedule, but it's a difference in what you do. A barber is more relaxed, yeah? He can read a few minutes with a person that's running around all day long, he can. You understand?
Oligarch.
It's a different person that sells a diamond, he has more time to study. You understand?
He will tell you he doesn't have to.
Who?
The guy who sell diamond. He say, I have to do this, I have to. Everybody has more.
The barber is going to tell you, I sweep up, I clean the shop.
No,
Between.
You say
You
say emet. You scream the problem. That's what Rashi is talking. You scream the problem.
The test is the few minutes that you do have if you pick up the
You
book.
have to look for the solution.
I understand.
Амин, Гавди, доходим? Сейчас бы хочет искать, все будут смеяться и продолжим.
Что лайсенс не надо, решен не надо.
Что надо? Что еще раз скажи?
Какую профессию Ашем дал для евреев? Профессию. Что решен не надо, лайсенс не надо. Сейчас сапожника пойдете работать, лайсенс.
О, сапожник.
Парикмахер, лайсенс.
Да вы что?
Какую он профессию нам дал, говорит, я вам даю, вы будете бабараха. Что это за профессия?
Кини, фамим?
Ювелир.
Ювелир.
Вы будете мало работать, много зарабатывать и изучать Тору. Это не те ювелиры, которые торгуют, а те, которые руками делают.
Диди, тебе дал намек.
Лайсенс не надо? Нет. В Африку пойдете, сделайте из золота, что-то вам не лайсенс не нужен. Вы продадите наличные сразу.
Бехор LLC. Yeah, let's go. Back to us. So what do we see? Yaakov John, that Korban Pesach has to be צלי, אינו נאכל אלא בלילה, ואינו נאכל למניעה, ולא נאכל אלא עד חצות, ואינו נאכל אלא צלי.
כתוב לא תבשל.
לקורבן פסח has to be צלי. צלי צ'ו? Roasted. צלי, it's roasted. And the Torah says, bishalta. No, bishalta is the cooking. So, what do we see from here? Those opinions hold.
Roasting is
that
cooking.
Roasting is cooking.
Okay.
ויש חולקים, בסבירה לא שעה, אין הוא אסור מהתורה, הוא מותר בענה. Others disagree with that. It says no. The Torah calls it tzali, and even though over here the language is bishalta, don't compare the two. Bishul, when the Torah said, "Lo tevashel gedi b'chalev imo," it's with liquid. If it is on fire, it's not considered to be cooking meat with milk. כף החיים כתב בשם מקדש מעט להתיר בהנאה במקום הפסד מרובה. Wow. So כף החיים gives us the bottom line. If there is a big financial loss, let's say a person was בעל תשובה. עוד שבעת אדם שכן משים. If you don't learn, you cannot be אדם. מומכן יש, שוב, יש ביזנס זה פרדאי. אני פרדאי. קין. זקרוי. יש תין נזנאי זלקון. Let's say this guy was in a non-kosher business. Tak bila. He, in his business, roasting meat with milk. Roasting meat with milk. Вот тебе пример. Макдональдс у него бизнес был. Он может его продать или нет?
Сказали, что нет.
He has the steak on the grill, and on the grill he puts the cheese. On the grill he puts the cheese. That's cooking meat with milk. But is it cooking with liquid, or is it cooking in a way of roasting? So now let's say he has an inventory of $1 million in this McDonald's. Он сейчас баал чува стал. Пришел, мама умерла, кадиш пришел говорить. You're right now talking to him. What are you going to tell him? Listen, we learned. בשר וחלב אסור בהנאה. You're not allowed to benefit from it. So I watch כולם. לעילוי נשמת עונט. עם תופח דוברו. אוכל מגיע? No.
People will not come to Yeshua if it's going to be.
Oh, so what says the Kaf HaChaim?
One time you're allowed to get rid
If there is a big financial loss of Sed Merubeh, you're allowed to sell the business, make your money, take your money, and go into a more kosher
Because
business.
it is roasted, but if it was cooked, even if it bal tshuva,
Yeah, if it's cooked, no problem, no way. If it's cooked, I'll tell you,
Not because it's about you, it's because it's roasted.
Davido, I'll tell you, if it is, many times, they're not saying, it's better than saying. Ты знаешь, ему сейчас скажешь, он не послушает. Wait for him to cook in the Torah more, in the Tshuva more. Потом подойди, скажи, слушай, ты знаешь. Даже не говори, он сам этого дойдет к этому. He's going to come to shul like this, he's going to listen, wow, басар вахалав, нельзя так кукать, I have a business like that. Он сам к этому придет. Understand? So sometimes to point the problem to the person in his face will be a way to push him out. Don't do that.
In reality,
Close your eyes.
it's easier.
You gotta know who you're talking to.
Right. You will learn another place.
But it's not easy. You gotta be a liar.
Yeah, the lawyer has to be a liar. The pharmacist say I have to be a liar. The lawyers say I have to be a liar. Say have to be a liar. Hashem did not make us to be liars, Rabotai. Everybody can earn parnasah without lying.
השם אלוקיכם אמת.
אמת. ואחד לאיסור האכילה, וכתב הרמב"ם כל האוכלים אסור ממנו חייב עליהם עד שיאכל דרך הנאה חוץ מבשר וחלב וכלי הקרן לפי שלא נאמר להם אכילה להוציא איסור באכילתם בלשון אחרת בלשון בישול בלשון הקדש לאסור אותם אפילו שלא כדרך הנאתם כגון שירד דבר מר בתוך הגדרת הבשר וחלב ביין כלב ואינו אכלו חייב. What if a person ate pig with soap?
Soap?
Soap! Soap! Sabon. Savon. Yeah, добавна. Или, не дай бог, он таблетку должен был взять, или про нас сказано, and this таблетка is in a, это называется как пил.
That's fine. That's fine.
Gel
Pig oil.
That is fine. That is fine.
Да. Kenny swallowing it. He's eating pig.
Yes.
problem.
He's allowed. No problem.
Allowed or no?
It's not kazayim.
No.
It's not kazayim.
No. I learned.
No, because the
Why?
taste is
Because
putrid.
no.
It's not
Because
good.
if you take the real, they make it out of bone or whatever they make it, and they break it down to a chemical form,
It
to
loses
a
its
powder, and
identity.
put it back together, it's already not the thing.
משהו אחר, פה זה
The
בעין.
question is not about the gelatin peel. Talking about what's inside the peel. Let's say you take a piece of pig, you put it inside that peel and you swallow it. Did you violate Torah violation?
No.
No.
You didn't enjoy it.
Why?
not a
Because
kazan.
when the Torah said it's asur for you to have meat, non-kosher meat,
Yeah,
when
enjoy
you
it.
enjoy it, you chew it, you taste it, and you swallow it. That's a Torah violation.
There's a pig milk that they give to kids if they're allergic to any other kind of milks. Did you
Infant
heard
milk.
about that?
No.
So it's made in a special letter, and they were having a whole machlok if you're allowed to give it to the kids.
So here, can you, if a person will put it in a peel
What kind
and
of pig
swallow?
are we talking about?
Huh?
What kind of pig are we talking about?
Regular pill, taki jest, открытый. You fill it up, whatever your capsules, empty capsules, whatever it is.
А зачем, для чего? For what purpose?
Whatever it is, it doesn't matter
Я
why.
поспорил сегодня, я покушаю эту, не буду, все нормально будет. Поставил туда, проглотил, он говорит, кошер.
Says the Rambam, not Torah violation. But if he took meat with milk and he put it inside that pill, Torah violation.
What?
Why? Because the Torah said if it was cooked together, it's asur. The Torah did not say don't eat. By pig, the Torah said don't eat. By meat with milk, the Torah says don't cook. 3 times. One of the times was to restrict you not eat it. So what do we learn from here? That the Torah did not say don't eat. So you say if I eat it with a peel, it's not the normal way of eating. Here we didn't care about eating. We care about cooking. So cooked meat with milk, even if you're going to eat it in an abnormal way, it's still liable from the Torah. The right problem. That's how serious choi oshi is. To cook, mix choi with oshi is so bad that even if you have a peel inside there, ты его обычно не покушал. Свинью бы так бы поел, ты Тору не нарушил. Ты Раббанан только нарушил. А если чой оши так сварился, так выдопил, покушаешь, Тору нарушил.
А как чува называется? Как чува называется?
Imagine, Rabotai, people send their kids to public school.
Да.
Там их ребята, they eat over there pizza with meat on top of it. What do you think? Many times our Bulgarian Jewish people, they end up eating it.
Pepperoni pizza.
100%. I saw it. I witnessed it.
Look what damage a father that sends his children to such a places, what a spiritual damage to this neshamot b'chorah.
Давай, значит,
Rabbi, за это чува можешь сделать, правильно?
if the vitamin,
For everything there's tshuva.
if the vitamin has the gelatin, you're allowed to
You
take
just
it?
have to make it in the
Yeah.
right time.
I don't know what's the problem.
Before the time is
Ah,
over.
gelatin problem. No, it's not a problem.
If the
Gelatin is
candy
not a
has
problem.
gelatin, you can eat it too. Some rabbis, they say it's gelatin.
You ask me, Rabbi Yosef says it's not a problem.
Gelatin?
Avram, we had that discussion a few weeks ago, remember? A person have to have one rabbi. This is your rabbi, that's what you follow. Whoever you ask that says it's not allowed, that's your rabbi, you follow him. Don't do rabbi shopping.
Ashkenazim say no, Sfaradim say yes. That's Allah.
No to what?
Eating gelatin. You can eat gelatin. You can eat
רבי מגדים כתבו,
You can eat Skittles.
לזהו דם כשבשלם בפני עצמם, ואחר כך יהיה בדבר אבל אם בשלם בתחילה על ידי דברים המרים אשר פוגמים, אינו עשו מן התורה, זה לפשוט עשה התורה, וכל זמן שלא קיבל טעם משובח, אין נשואים. לכן אסור לכל לשום בסכנה גרת בכל אסור מטרות ובשר וחלב ומערב בהם המר, ופסלם לאכילה, אבל אם בתחילה פגמו אתה עובד, מותר. It says, you know, when the problem is bechol, let's say right now, God forbid, a person have to take a pill, that time is masas malakol. What should he do? With milk. What should he do? It says, he's benefiting, he's going to get himself healed. He's not life-threatening. When you work a is balezi, he's not going to die without that pill. He's just not going to feel well. The doctor tells him, if you take that pill, you're going to feel good.
Suffering.
He's just going to suffer without it. Can he take that pill or no?
Yes.
So it says, listen, you're reading in the ingredients, meat or for whatever. Then you're reading milk. Ooh, it's meat and milk together.
Is it cooked?
Maybe it's cooked also together.
You didn't.
Can you take it or no?
Yeah, you didn't do it.
So it says the Pri Megadim, when do we say that meat and milk, even in a pill format, will be a problem? Only whenever it was cooked first together,
It had the taste.
arable way. It was cooked. If I don't feel pastavil, that will be a problem. But in the factories, how to do that? It's all the ingredients, all chemicals, all things that they are not edible. So even if you're going to read in the ingredients that there is meat and there is milk, can you give it to the sick guy or no?
Yes.
In the pill format. You're allowed to. Почему? Because the way it was cooked from the beginning, meat with milk, it was with other chemicals. The other chemicals destroy the taste. It's not already tasty. If it's not tasty, it's not so strict as basar v'chalav. And it's less than a kazait also. So that's why if a person will have to chas v'shalom go through this, even if he's not critical sick, he's just sick, halakha will tell him it's allowed to have it. Why? Even though it says in the ingredients meat and also says in the ingredients milk. Baruch Adonai le'olam.
That's as long as
Amen, amen.
That's as long as you know שמההתחלה היה לו שהוא ידע את הפרוסס.
The chemical.
Did you ever hear that in the Torah it's written right after it says that you're not allowed to cook meat and milk? The next thing that's written, It's you're not allowed to the orla. Yeah, you're gonna tell us about it. It's very interesting.
Tomorrow you'll say. רבותיי,